Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Aman, and tonight we're diving into a topic that's been making waves globally: why Cuba is in huge trouble. Yes, Cuba, the island nation that's often romanticized with images of vintage cars, salsa dancing, and of course, those cigars. But beneath that sun-drenched, rum-soaked veneer, things are, to put it mildly, a bit of a dumpster fire. From political challenges to economic struggles, this Caribbean island nation is facing some major hurdles. We're going to break it down into 5 key reasons. Stick around till the end to find out why these issues are so concerning, not just for Cubans, but for the wider region. So grab your non-embargoed beverage of choice, settle in, and let's unpack the rather grim reality of why Cuba is in deep, deep trouble. First up, the ongoing economic crisis. Cuba's economy has been performing a tightrope walk over a pit of crocodiles for years, largely thanks to the US embargo. This embargo has effectively kneecapped Cuba's ability to trade and access international financial markets. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse, bam! The COVID-19 pandemic waltzed in, wrecking Cuba's tourism industry. Tourism was one of the island's main economic lifelines. The ripple effects of this economic strangulation are devastating. The island's ability to import essential goods has plummeted. This scarcity has sent inflation into the stratosphere, making it incredibly difficult for ordinary Cubans to afford even the most basic necessities. Cubans are enduring long queues for dwindling supplies of food and dealing with shortages of critical medicines. This economic despair is the bedrock upon which many of Cuba's other problems are built. Reason number 2, political repression. Cuba, under its one-party system, has never been a beacon of free speech and open debate. The Cuban government continues to maintain an iron grip on power. The summer of 2021 saw spontaneous protests, the largest in decades, erupt across the island. People, driven by economic desperation and a yearning for greater freedoms, took to the streets chanting "Libertad," freedom. The government responded with a crackdown: mass arrests, summary trials, and long prison sentences for protesters. Independent journalists, human rights defenders, and anyone critical of the regime face harassment, intimidation, and arbitrary detention. The desire for political change simmers beneath the surface, but the government shows no inclination to loosen its grip. Our third reason is Cuba's aging, collapsing infrastructure. We're talking about the roads, buildings, power grid, and water systems. Much of Cuba's physical infrastructure is in desperate need of repair. The Cuban government has severely limited resources to pour into maintenance or modernization. This directly impacts the daily lives of every single Cuban. Frequent blackouts, unreliable public transport, and challenges in getting clean drinking water are common. Unreliable power cripples economic productivity, and poor roads make it difficult to transport goods. Without significant investment, things are only likely to get worse. Next up is the relentless brain drain. Cuba has been losing its best and brightest to other countries at an alarming rate. We're talking doctors, engineers, scientists, artists, and skilled workers. They're leaving in search of better economic opportunities, greater personal and professional freedom, and a higher quality of life. Every doctor who leaves means longer waits at clinics and hospitals. Every engineer who emigrates is one less person to help fix that crumbling infrastructure. This exodus creates a demographic challenge, leaving an aging population behind with fewer young, economically active people to support them. The loss of this talent is a tragedy for Cuba, weakening the nation day by day. Finally, we arrive at reason number 5, Cuba's profound international isolation. Cuba has been a pariah on the global stage, particularly in the eyes of its northern neighbor. Recent years saw a significant tightening of US sanctions, reversing many of the Obama-era openings. This isolation has very real, damaging economic consequences. It severely restricts Cuba's access to international credit and financial markets. Foreign investment is scared off by the threat of US sanctions. While Cuba maintains relationships with some countries, these partnerships often come with their own set of complexities. Without broader external support, Cuba's capacity to navigate its current crisis and achieve any meaningful recovery looks incredibly bleak. So there you have it, 5 reasons why Cuba is in huge trouble. From crippling economic hardships and suffocating political repression to crumbling infrastructure, brain drain, and international isolation, Cuba's challenges are immense. These aren't just abstract issues, they are lived realities for millions of Cubans. The future of Cuba hangs in the balance and the stakes could not be higher. What are your perspectives on Cuba's current crisis? Do you see any potential solutions or paths forward? Let us know in the comments. If you found this deep dive informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on global issues. See you in the next video.